I'm the Peanut Butter Ninja. You're the Jam Squad. Sony Santa Monica Studio announces that God of War Ragnarok will be released in 2022. Since the release of the next God of War teaser last year, we've been humbled by the amount of love our community has shown us. We're incredibly grateful to see so many people excited to experience the next chapter of Kratos and Atreus' journey. We remain focused on delivering a top quality game while maintaining the safety and well being of our team, creative partners, and families. With this in mind, we've made the decision to shift our release window to 2022. Thank you for all your continued support. We've got some exciting things in the works that we can't wait to show you. Santa Monica Studio. So, make no doubt about it, this studio has made a commitment to not have their employees go through a crunch. They're not going to have their employees work long, long hours, day after day, to try to meet a deadline. They're going to remove the gun from their head and allow them to work normal hours. So they will be comfortable, they'll be well rested, they'll get to do other things in their life besides work on the game. As a result, you would expect that the team will be able to perform even better when they have this kind of environment to work in, as opposed to the crunch where a gun's to your head and you're forced to work countless hours every single day to meet a deadline. So, this is a smart move. I think other studios will look at this and will want to follow. I have no problem with a company wanting their employees to have a normal work life and have a life outside of work. I have no problem with that. We have Horizon Forbidden West. We have Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. We have Battlefield 6 and so on and so on. We already have so many games that are out and are coming out this year that we're not going to miss God of War this year. It's going to come next year. And I think that because they're going to take it all the way to 2022, Corey Barlog, he mentioned that he liked what The Last of Us 2 did with you playing as Ellie and Abby. And everyone took that to mean that we'll be playing as Kratos and as Atreus. I took it differently. Instead of playing as Atreus, we kind of play, we don't play as him, but we can like control him. So that's good enough for me. But instead of being him, or instead of just being able to control him too, I was thinking, what about if you could control Thor? What if you get to control the main villain in the next God of War? How cool would that be if you got to take the perspective of Odin and Thor, if you got to be them, come from their perspective, see their world, their way of thinking, their motives, and then you can be, of course, Kratos and Atreus and see their motives and what they're thinking. Get two sides of it. Now, if God of War was to do that, in my opinion, that takes this game to the highest levels. That would be insanely cool. So they are the type to do something like that. They can be very ambitious. So I look for something like that to happen where we'll get to be Odin or Thor, you know, we'll get to see their side of things. Then we'll get to be, of course, Kratos and Atreus. I think that would be really cool. So they have any time in 2022 to release the game, so they have the time. They can make it happen. But anyway, those are my thoughts on it. That's what I'm thinking. So let me know in the comments what do you think. But we will not be able to play God of War until 2022. People are calling it God of War Ragnarok. The official game title has not been released, so it could be called something else. We don't know yet. But we do know it's going to be the best game that we've ever seen. It's going to be game of the year in 2022. We already know this to be true. I can't wait. I'm hyped for it already. When will they show us some kind of gameplay? Who knows? I really don't know. But whenever they do, it's going to be exciting. So, anyway, you know what time it is. Time to jam out.